Well, music was always my my go-to when I was struggling with something as a teenager, and it was always it was like a kind of a friend to me in a way.
Missy Higgins is an Australian singer-songwriter. Since releasing her first record back in 2004, she's won 9 ARIA Awards and is a 5-time chart topper. She was also a student once.
When I was a teenager, I was pretty unsure of who I was and still trying to figure out my place in the world. I kept a diary and I used to write in it every day, and so much of what I wrote was like, why doesn't anyone understand me? Why do I feel so different from everyone? Pull back the shield between us and I'll kiss you. I used to go into the music room at school and just like pour my heart and soul out onto the piano, and it was just such a cathartic experience. I think I just really channeled these emotions into my music. I mean, for a long time I struggled with my sexuality, and I didn't know if I was this way or that way and how I would define myself. And a friend said to me, it's okay not to know. And that was a real light bulb moment for me, because I was like, you mean it's like just to sit with the fact that I didn't know and that was an okay place to be was a real revelation for me. I found the workload really stressful. I actually had a bit of a breakdown in year 10. I was working so hard and I was so full of anxiety about making sure that I got straight A's and keeping on top of all my projects that I had like a physical collapse, and I was sent to hospital actually because I think I was just so worked up and so anxious. And feeling quite depressed as well, I think. My body just decided to just conk out. And that was a real wake-up call that things needed to change, and my family kind of intervened, and we had discussions about mental health, and I ended up getting on medication, which really helped, and things really got back on track after that point. School was just something I felt I had to get through until I could leave school and get into the real world. I didn't mind it in year 12 because at that point I'd won Triple J Unearthed and then got a record deal, so I was like, I don't have to worry about my exams, I can just, be a musician.
What do you consider your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement? That's hard to say. I guess I feel pretty proud of the family life that I've got now. Super in love with my husband, and I've got 2 gorgeous little kids, and we've got a really beautiful kind of family, and we have a lot of fun, and I love our home, and I love the life that we've kind of made for ourselves, and I'm really proud of everything that's come before here. That's led me to this point. I mean, I've done a lot of touring, and things have kind of slowed down, but I'm still making music, just at a slightly slower pace than I used to. I think a younger Missy would have had trouble believing that I've ended up where I've ended up. I mean, if my experience is anything to go by, it's really normal to not really know who you are and to not really know your place in the world. So if you can, just try and be okay with the fact that you're not sure yet, and have faith that one day you'll know who you are.